Is it better? Probably. Maybe. Let's see if tick slop is working. Okay, it works. You're not to be so blind that prejudice represents reality. Wrong is wrong no matter who does it or says it. Good luck proving it to someone. Nowadays, people are so tunnel vision. Well, but still. What is the word behind that emote? Dude, I'm adding those emotes. I have no freaking idea what they do. Like, they mean. How are you today? I'm kind of sleepy, I guess. I don't know. Though, I guess I had usual 7 hours sleep. Should be fine, maybe. But yeah, let's sleep. Nah. So the game is up. Everything is up. Everything is okay. Maybe I don't know, guys. How's the mic? Mic check 1 2 3. Real Slim Shady, please stand up. Hungover from TFD. Get over it. So guys, what we doing today? Sounds fine. Frogs is real Slim Shady. But like, is there echo? Like some echo-ish, like it was before. Because I think even if it was muffled yesterday, the echo at least was like almost non-existing. I'm not sure if it's better. Because when I'm like watching my recordings, I kind of feel it. Like as I mentioned, I don't have too much furniture. Basically, one closet, desk, chair, and bed. That's it. I don't have anything else. So the sound is like bouncing around the walls, and yeah, it's kind of probably echoish, maybe. Is it echoish, Chad? No lying, like honest answer. Like especially when it gets higher. Zero echo. Fear. Actually, I should be speaking for the proper testing. Let's fucking go. So, what are we doing today? Like, probably, because of the carnage, I was thinking maybe I should rebuild the NELL. Should I rebuild the NELL? Kinda, lately, not just carnage, but like, I've had like a couple questions about NELL. No, I'm not sure, like, have those couple questions, like, maybe weapon build, I don't know. Build current now, I'm not sure what to do other than cooldown. Let's all rebuild our NELLs. Right, so it's not a coincidence. For some reason, the NELL is, back on the menu when people want to build NELL, I guess. Right, let's crunch our hands. And I'll show you how the building process is working here. Though, I will skip some step, which is like I'm usually doing. Killing Blade, yo. Hey, Aspirin. How's it going? Actually, this crap worked. Aspirin, we have a new currency, so, like, there is actually new ways to trigger sounds, but just add the hashtag before that. We have new aura system. How's it going? How's the life? I was about to say who is there, but I'm not sure if I even have the ring bell, to be honest. No one fucking visiting me ever, so I don't even know if it's working still. Alright, hopefully everything is fine. I've seen some pictures, Hopefully, your stuff successfully overcome and Du bist Han, I don't know, kind of something. Got me? You have the same bow? Dude, what do you mean they got me? You activated that. How are you? Not bad, not bad. How about you? All good? So, let's activate protocol preset 14. The Bumble Epic. Then we change our character. Where is the now? No, I don't want your artificial modules. Let's see. The clean slate. Modules are clean. Arcade tuning is clean. No, don't click that. Like, I never saved any build, so hopefully I will not click it by accident. Because people say you cannot delete that stuff when you actually click that button. Okay. The clean paper. Same exact sound. Good, thanks. Are you TFD player as well? Went from the computer science to electrician because it's more fun? Alright. Like, as my, computer science profession, I would say, I don't know. Kind of fun. Give up on any jacks, why? Work in a workshop, we build them and ship them out. What do you build? Build them? What do you build? Electrical panels, forgot. Oh, I see. Like, if you would be a computer scientist, you would not miss the words, huh? Is it like circuits or something else? So, well, the first things first. Usually, when I'm making a build, guys, I'm going through each and every red module. I'm comparing it to the default stuff and seeing like which module is, like more optimal, like for the fun playstyle, not just like meta or shmeta, whatever. But for the NELL, it's just 2 of them since she haven't got like much updates or whatever. So yeah, this time it's kind of obvious. We go with the Shattered Heart. The main reason, because it gives skill crit rate increase. See? This one gives weak point damage increase. This one gives crit rate increase 30%. I think that's actually the highest amount like in the game, no? Like you just have like the pass. Actually, let me check how much is the default. 5%. So by default you have 35% crit chance. The flat one. Sheesh. Have enough gun Descendant? Hey, Ajax can be skill Descendant as well. So that's our base, right? Let me open down my crab, which is spaghetti, but still. So what do we have here? Bunny Glay. I can't delete it in S because I remade some stuff and like I probably will make some adjustments later on. So template, duplicate. NELL Shattered Heart. I don't know. Let's be like that. Resistance. Let's put the max value for the Mr. Pincer. The Mr. Pincer have 7%, so he's a jackass. Bunny. Nope. We need the NELL. We need to decide the type, skill type. We get the schematic, we get the parts, and we build them like PCs. You like wheel them together. Oh, aspirin. Maybe you build some GPUs? Excessive auto wiring and make sure the thing won't electrocute anyone as soon as it's installed. What is the chance? There's always some defects, like small defects percentage. Like when stuff is manufactured. So, let me remember. So I was using this combo before, right? So those are fusion. That means we can use blue beetle for 70% crit chance. Yeah. So 30 flat plus 5 default, more than 70, by the way. Let me actually test how much. It's probably like close to 75, right? What is the beetle? Reactor is not equipped. Like, let's pick up some random crap. Actually, no, this is crit. I don't want to... No, you cannot unequip that. God damn. Colossus cooldown. Okay, let's use this one. So it will be completely unrelated. So we cast our fusion skill, and we get 75% crit rate without any freaking single module. Very nice. If you take your time and make sure the wires go where they have to, and make sure the parts are compatible with each other, nothing bad will happen. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. But Aspirin, humans, you know? The human factor. The powers itself is malfunction, this is the point, or fault because we ordered them not to make them. So there is percentage of the, you know, stuff which actually electrocutes people, huh? Mm-hmm. Devon, who is that? What you want? Okay, so we have 75% crit chance, right? Also, we haven't decided which we will be using. So either we go with the combo or we go with this one. Combo probably is not that great for now, at least, because you will be having... Actually, if you will be having 1 second cooldown, maybe it's fine, but... And just try to have reactor boost fusion? Nope. I still haven't decided. How much would 400? I don't know. Am I calculator? If there's nothing else, I don't think it's much. First, the character is not that popular. Second, like, you have to have either, like, perfect combo or... I wouldn't say it's gonna go much. If it's not even a crit damage, fear. Like, how much you need. So, with the Blue Beetle, you need around 60% crit rate to reach the cap. 60-70%. So, the crit rate is kinda... You know? There's that crit damage. Now we're talking. I don't want really to price check stuff because it's always will be out of the ass. Like if you will ask anyone, whatever price they will say, it will be out of the ass. The best thing to do, like I would say a couple hundred, right? Because of the crit damage. Since you can reach the cap just by like front lines and like emergency measures, and that's it. Like you're like almost at the cap anyway. So yeah, crit rate is completely useless. But 250% damage, well, without any other stat, I would say maybe a couple hundred. Like maybe 200, 300. Just because the NELL is not that popular character. But, as I said, it could be completely out of the ass because the best way for you to check the price, to go to the TFD market and look up for that stat. Just the crit damage, because crit rate is kind of pointless. Unless you want to shark someone, but I don't recommend that. So yeah, when you see like the people selling like the 250% crit damage, you just undercut it and try to sell for that. So yeah, don't scam people. I know some Bambi will be, oh, 440% crit chance. And they will give you like 10,000 gallop. No, I'm just kidding. No one, please, no. Right. Let's at least do like some, you know, start. So, fusion or tech. My passive has tech as well. It doesn't have any damage. Unless that damage multiplier, a Eve scan, gives the same. But it's like skill power times 100%, that's crap. That's crap. Blend the 5th. Blend the fitness. What, I'm gonna, you know, like do some bold gymnastics. Dab. Haven't done that in a while. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Here's mini dab. Alright. That's the cool one. I will make a screenshot out of that. Clip it? You clip it. What am I? I'm a viewer? I'm not a viewer. Guys, god damn. I need to decide. So, for the fusion, despite it looks really tempting to give this described damage boost, but I have a feeling we might not be using that much. Because skill animation is too long. Let me test it. Give me 50. Give me 50. I'm too lazy. Jarvis, clip that. Oh, I know. It worked or not worked. Plus, it only works like last 30 seconds, so I'm not sure even if it will capture that. Nice range, brother. Okay. But yeah, well, let's see. So, as usual, my build goes like quality of life first, not damage. So for one instance of 2000 damage, you will have to wait for like 3 seconds to do the combo. Yeah. So I think this time we go tag. Plus, I was probably using last time fusion, and I don't remember, but like maybe I used fusion last time because I was using blazing zone. But this time I'm still not sure which trigger module I will be using because we have plenty of new trigger modules. So yeah, let's say tag. For now at least. Cooldown. 13 seconds. Damage. 730.9. Interval, we don't have any. Default projectile count. Let me show you. Default projectile count 3 shots. Does it mean it can increase? From something. Fires barrage of bridge spikes, dealing damage to hit enemies, land critical hit on and bridge spike has a chance to grant suspicion. But it's not giving you additional projectiles. Using a feature design clears the damage and landing critical hit on the bridge has a chance to grant suspicion. Enemies under crosshair guaranteed to inflict a deceive scan. If the crosshair is on a weak point of closest, blah 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 blah. But it's not increasing projectiles, right? Weak point, movement speed reduction. But why that tooltip is here then? Suspicious. Alright, let's keep it for now. Suspicion generate rate 50%. On hit, receive additional damage, double damage, explosion damage. Should we account for explosion damage as well? 24 hours no sleep? I'll legitimately ban you here. If you're, like, you know, doing self-harm, I will ban you. I don't give a fuck. You better don't even, you know, talk to me like that. Why ban me? Because, like, it's not the first time. You're just sleep depriving yourself. And if you like watching stream is more important than sleep, you won't be not watching stream. I'm having serious talk. Actually, why the fuck I got those glasses? I'm being serious. So 200, 400. Okay, I'm still not sure. Do I account for the second instance of the damage? And hit with deceive target. I think I do. 469, by the way. Interval. Doesn't have any. Okay, let's double check everything. Stacks, I don't care. Cooldown, yes. MP cost, I don't care. First instance of the damage, yes. Projectile count seems to be static always. Suspicion generation rate, whatever. Explosion damage, 469.9. And the range. I think we're good.
Nice.
What do you mean nice? Then when I work in a restaurant, I have to watch my kids and sleep as optional half of the time. Well, instead of watching stream, you could be sleeping. My point is simple. I will not be listening. This day I haven't slept 20 hours. This day I haven't slept. I have only slept 3 hours. Bruh, get a grip. I will be honest. Like, there is, there is no excuse watching stream if you can use the time to get sleep. So, what actually, wait a sec, we need to specify, crit rate increase, 30%. Then, we need to specify unique ability, 115% is crit. So it shows 75.25. That's actually a correct number. Go to sleep when my wife gets back. Well, I will hold your word to that. But how will I know when she will get back? So, let's sort. Skill concentration. Let's go. First module. Focus on attribute. Maybe I should have put 0 cooldown because it counts cooldown as well. MP conversion. But by the way, it's not giving like the proper result until we'll finish the build, so we'll have to double check later. Focus on tech. Focus on tech is not giving so much damage, it counts the cooldown. So if I will delete the cooldown, it only gives like 22% damage increase. Bam. Front lines. Should be easy. For now it's like bread and butter. 4 hours from now? Sus. Okay. So, how much we have? Did I forget emergency measures? So, this is bread and butter. Now, we have to go through the yellow mods and quality of life stuff. One module, of course, is reserved for the ancestor module. So, let's see what do we have here. Continuous exaltation, melee stuff, no. Veterans tactics, don't like that. Ground dot and global dot, I think she has one of those, right? Global dot, but she doesn't have the ground dot, so it will not work. Wool crusher. How much? 4 minutes. Aftershock catalyst. Yep, nope. Last stand, shield train, nope. Arcade resonator, summon skills, nope. Defense, 350k. Nah, NELL will not do that. Ooh. Welcome back, you sweet thing. Let's go. Actually, no, let's not go. You know why? It gives you skill power, right? So 33%. If I will go here, now obviously, probably Enlightened Mage will be the best. Actual Hazmat. But it's because of the cooldown. We don't listen to that. Enlightened Mage. Damn it. Now, back to Dangerous Ambush. Okay, it still keeps the value. Let's do it. Later on I will check. I will check different. So, have 8 out of 9. You know what it means? That means we only have one range. Hey, fast, yo. If you're selling something, not interested. Just in case. What happened to frogs? I don't know. Frogs, you there? Frogs, yeah, probably, you know, like juggling between the work and entertainment. I'm chilling. Okay. Frogs is not working today. Range. Yeah, 2% range for the minus skill power modifier. Let's not do that. And the ancestor module will be here. But we need to decide where we will get another 100% of the skill range. AI trolls you mid-rebuild? What do you mean by that? You mean those chatters? Says frogs? Yep. Right. I will not actually go with Ancestor module just yet, because it will mess up some stuff. It will mess up some stuff. So. Also have 107% crit rate. Skill attack on Colossus. Screw that. Give me cooldown, of course. Nope. Wrong. This one. Skill attack goes next. Actually, yeah, but you don't see that. So for the skill cooldown, obviously, we could actually. She doesn't need MP, right? Cost. Should I go through the cost? But before we will decide, let me delete that. Let's go here. So, defense neutralization. Do I have a socket for that? Yes. But I probably cannot combine with the... Where is it? Chain. Attribute 1.6. But 1.6 is easy to get. But... Oops, wrong button. Show. So, this socket. Cohesion... Chain catalyst. Why chain catalyst is empty? Ah, because I don't have non-attribute. But it's the same socket. I'm pretty sure about that. Well, let's double check it. Where's mutated cells? Can I actually even do? Okay, maximization, chain catalyst. Yep, it's the same socket. I'm not interested, just saying. Like, it's the same pattern, guys. It's kind of getting too obvious and it's lame. I have the Descendant roll for the skill cooldown on NELL's Ancestor module. Should I keep? Skill cooldown on NELL's Ancestor module? Should I keep? No. Like, the cooldown is not the most important stuff on her. I would argue if, like, anyone kind of needs arcade tuning, not arcade tuning, but Ancestor module with the cooldown. Because you can get the cooldown cap without Ancestor module, and Ancestor module provides much more damage than, like, reducing your cooldown a little bit. Because even if you combine the cooldown, if you replace the cooldown on reactor, on arcade tuning, and on components, because on the modules you can, like, always getting that and you're not sacrificing damage, it will not give you as much damage as Ancestor module can give you damage. There are some builds, like maybe like couple, literally few of them, which could use the cooldown on Ancestor module. But at the same time, you have to keep in mind that, you know, if it gives you more damage by, like, using different reactor components. And maybe double socket arcade tuning. But with arcade tuning, you can still get the cooldown node and double mutated cell. So, can I just get another module from the Wall Crusher just now? It's a destiny. So, let me see. Cohesion probably is not that valuable. Yep. Even though it gives you, like, how much? 19% damage. Not damage, skill power. Yeah. But You know why it only gives 6%? Because we already have 180% attribute skill power. Diminishing return. So yeah, let's go with defense neutralization. But since we don't need to have double mutated cells, like we don't need to go here, here, or here, we can go here to grab the cost, range, skill. We don't need MP regeneration. We can get cooldown here. Looks like a dig, but we will fix that later on. So, defense neutralization. Cooldown. So, how much skill attack we could have? So if I will say already have 2, so one of those gives you 4% damage, which is nice. So I have 3 of those. 2 crit damage, skill power modifier. We don't have skill power modifier on NELL, right? Because she has MP still. Crit chance I don't need. Well, you don't see that. Lame, Devon. So yeah. So I'm grabbing like all those purple skill attack and 1 golden skill attack, and I'm going for the crit damage because crit rate we don't need. We're already capped over 100% with the blue beetle. Obviously we grab this stuff. Give me defense neutralization. So how much points I have? 0. Perfect. Perfect. Let's get me those things. Crit don't, range 2, 1, duration don't. Like later on to min-max the stuff, I need to fill the arcade tuning as well. So Colossi I'm not taking, modifiers she doesn't have. This one I will calculate after other stuff. SPM no, crit chance no, range yes, duration no, I don't have any duration, XP, MP, shield, whatever, defense, whatever, 1 crit damage, yes, 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 3 of those, yes. So, how much skill attack I'm missing? I have 3,973, right? So, this one plus this one, 3, 4, 33. So I'm missing 530 or something, right? If my math is not busted. Maybe 540. Okay, 3, 4, 3, 3 plus 3, 9, 3, 3, 3, 9, 7, 3. Yep, that's the correct. That's the correct value. Alright, arcade tuning is kinda ready, mutated cells are kinda ready. Let me check how much cooldown I have. Stop, minimize. So, the cooldown. 1.7 seconds on the first skill. I think that's decent, because I will also be using the second and the third one. I'm like spamming that. This one is having almost 6 seconds cooldown, but to get it at max damage, how much I need to hit projectiles? Let me waste that. Deceive. Okay, like, it's too OP. Let me get one mob. Let's assume the worst. Nice NELL? What do you mean? Okay. 4. And now I got only 1. Wait a second. How long is this Eve? It actually disappears after you shoot 1 projectile? No. Let me check. It's supposed to be longer than usual. A sieve scan target from 8 to 11, duration 9 seconds. But I had a tip and trick, which I made in the last video, I remember. So if you go here, previously you had to do like it through the config, but if you go here and put the same button as the first skill, you can actually get infinite sieve. Okay, let me waste this. How much you need? 2 projectiles. I think we don't need such cooldown. I will be honest. 6 seconds cooldown is... I mean, like, we don't need such low cooldown on those things, but we need this cooldown. Is Rocking Bunny suit? No. Ah, okay. You got me intrigued. Let me check that. Bunny suit. God damn, I was kind of convinced that it will be this thing. I was thinking maybe he actually stole the suit from the bunny. Freaking playboy. Right. So, the question is, do I want to min-max for the 4th one? Probably not. So let's say I shot the projectiles, then I do this, and this one is already ready. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Gentlemen?
Gentlemen. No, you gentlemen. Actually, we're all gentlemen. Okay, and if I will not be using... So, realistically, on average, you need 3 times of the first skill to get the max damage on the last skill. And that kinda theoretically gives you one like second cooldown. But at the same time, like if I will be making video out of that, I will not be recommending people to use the 4th skill for the mobbing because it's so. So mostly people will be using this with the first skill. So yeah. Right. Let's see. Cooldown. No, 10%. This one. Skill attack. And that's against the breach or whatever, so crit damage. That would be our best reactor. Arc amplification is free skill power. Pain amplification if you're using a weapon, but I'm lazy ass and I'm not, you know, recommending people to not be lazy. But of course I will mention that. Circulation tactic is cooldown, which I don't need. Spatial domination for the range. Give me that. So I would say right side is perfect. Maybe. Time for the trigger module. Actually, okay, let's go first for the trigger module before I will recheck everything. Because when you finish everything, like sometimes it can happen, you know, that some other modules on the left side are, you know, getting better. So, melee, no. Explosive projectile plus clash. Does NELL has clash? Probably not. The party song. Continuous damage, she doesn't have. Current bonding. I don't think she does normal AoE. Plus, she doesn't have tracking projectile, it's piercing projectile. Slow and weak point. I gonna shoot weak points. Screw that. Ground. She has only one of those. Wafer option, no. Gash. Global DOT piercing projectile. Oh. Is it global DOT? Yes. And this one is piercing projectile. Let's see. When towing or using piercing projectiles, that's a period of time and inflicts the gash on the target to deal damage. The damage is affected by equipped reactor damage type. So how much you deal? Damage interval 0.3 seconds, time to trigger. So it deals 4 times damage, 700% damage, 100% crit rate. Good enough. Good enough. But why everything is highlighted? Towing and using project when towing or using projectile type skill to transfer the type global DOT. Basically by this thing. Good stuff. It's kind of... But wait. Is it... You can consider it AoE because like it will target every mob inside of your AoE, right? How much actually range we have now? Skill expansion. It's kind of bugged. It's not supposed to highlight, I think. But I don't need the special damage. Wait a sec. Let me check. This one is having 300%, so I kind of need that, I guess. What if I will do like that? Yeah, it's kind of bugged. I need to fix that later on. So this one, let it remain 200, but I need 300 anyway. Or I can just replace. Let's go with this one, 6, 300. So it's like 14.4 meters range for now. I will not be marking this one because it's pure damage. There's just no like skill power or whatever. So yeah. Now the best part. Let's see how much damage I will get from this sucker. So 176.6, 48.2, 39.2, which is like super low because I already have so much. 136% damage increase. Not bad. Maybe I should roll some like modules, but we'll see about that. Dude, when they will fix the search, like each time, actually, maybe it's conspiracy, you know, like I'm typing something and I briefly look away, it actually stops typing. Devs. MP. We still need MP. Do we actually? I haven't tested it on the mobbing, but I'm pretty sure. MP cost is high with such spam. Toxin, shield. How much shield I have? Almost 1,000. She probably doesn't need toxic resistance. Okay, reactor. Deck. What I'm looking even for? Crit damage cooldown. Don't ask me why I looked at this. Brain sometimes to be funny. Right, this. Actually, I made a mistake. For some fucking reason, I went with the 5th one. Because it will be messing up later with the preset. Let me remake it quickly. Defense neutralization. Okay. Should be good. This one. Reinforcements. Actually, before I will forget, let's go with the HP fellow for now. Bag. This thing. Like, if you have full inversion, that it should automatically unlock everything, in my opinion. Alright. Movement speed. Not yet. Range? Yes, please. Cost? Cooldown? Nah. Firearm? Nope. Melee? Not. Firearm? Not. Melee? Not. HP? Shield? MP? Orbs? Okay, let's go this for now. Resistance, don't care. Incoming damage, maybe. Max HP. Maybe I don't need damage reduction because I'm kind of towing all the mobs, right? So they will not be hitting me unless it's ranged mobs. That's what he says. Let's go maybe this one as a last resort if things go, you know? If shit will hit the fan. Shield and defense, no. Defeating enemy damage reduction, nope. Frenzied locomotive, whirlwind, descendant, easy mode. Right. I think we have for now something. Usually the next part, of course, you know, it will be testing stuff if I need to replace some things, you know, because numbers are nice, but like it doesn't mean shit if it's not so great to play. Let me get my binds. Okay. Did I save everything? Yes, good. Okay, NELL gang. Who goes? Only NELL's allowed in my party now. Alright, let's go. Frogs. Huh? Frogs. Probably hangover somewhere, you know, under the table. Did you invite? You didn't say I want to. I'm not gonna force. By the way, we need also to make like the, how it's called? Onslaught version. I'll have to think like what I'm gonna replace. Actually, maybe I have an idea. I didn't check if those modules are still giving you the most damage because of everything else which is now added. So the worst one which we can remove 18% damage, which I don't want to. It's theoretical damage, it's not the real deal. But it's still a lot. Because definitely, you know, like for Onslaught you need HP. Like range? I didn't know about that. Feels sus. I need to level her first, just researched her yesterday. Oh no. That's, you know, that's why you get us. How much range I have actually on this thing? 11 meters. It's kind of supposed to be more. Unless it will be different when you actually enter like the battlefield or whatever. It shows 11. Arcade tuning doesn't count until you will actually get outside, touch the grass. Right, you know what? Let's start it slowly. Let's go to breach first. I think that's a good location to test, you know? Like Descendant, like her. But yeah, later I like maybe offline I will test so like how it plays for like Onslaught different things. So how much damage reduction you get? 30%. Because I would totally consider to get like the Hunter piece. Nice, skillish. Like it's like they're spawning like slower or not? Master Karele. I want to see how much Gash actually deals damage. There's so many damage numbers. Maybe I should actually remake it a little bit to have literal spam of the second and third ability. Five minutes warning. Damn it, boys! Actually, I have another idea. Let me change something for convenience. Let's see if it will be nice. Does the gash works literally on every mob? I have a feeling maybe I'm missing something. Like, if that's not the end game content, I have a feeling Dangerous Ambush could be replaced. And probably the damage like of the third ability is not hitting before the Dangerous Ambush. Something also to test. Let me actually keep writing those things down, because like we have to, you know, be sure what we're doing. Okay. I don't want to make slop. We have to test everything. Ooh, I have another idea. Can he stop teleport? No one cares about your flexing, brother. I have a feeling he teleports before his animation actually playing. Was he always teleporting like that, or he's like tripping this time? Okay, what if we will get more range? Or onslaught HP. Right, we were getting some options. Yeah, sometimes it does, sometimes it does not. Maybe I'll actually remake with the focus not on the first skill. We'll see. Oh, I have another idea. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. Important stuff was being, you know, wrote down. Jarvis daily ads.
At your service, sir.
Okay, more stuff. No one cares. Imagine playing for fun. This play looks good. And then one of the photorealistic places in the game. You know what also looks good? The Wilma is being in the chat. How's it going? All good? How's the life?
Do you love me?
Where the I am.
I didn't expect anything
6
else.
more months. Imagine.
And what will happen? No, what will happen? I'm listening. 28 months, that's 4 years? Silly. How could I forget? But you probably know what I will be berating again. No, okay, I'll try to be. I will try to be humble. Thank you, appreciate that. Still wasting money here. How you doing? Anything good? Just still burned out after the studies? You still haven't finished them. Yo, nice, nice. Like ragdoll. It's for the ramen? Yeah, totally. You probably could buy like the whole ramen for the whole evening. Like for the whole restaurant with all that. I finished them, but burned out. Ah, how long ago did you finish? Actually, maybe I already knew that last time you were here, but sorry. Sorry if I forgot. Nah, then I actually didn't forget. Good to be me this time. Guys, I think there is still a glitch. Like sometimes you can cast your skills. Like with the combo. Yes. Speaking them facts. How's you? I would appreciate if the weather would not be like burning, you know, burning everything. It would not be too hot. That would be really nice. But as for me, I would say similar. Similar. Is that hot for you? It's not as hot, but it's kind of heating up the apartment, which I don't like. Like, I'm not sweating, but it's kind of would be nice to have more chill weather. And right now it's usually around during the day. So wait, what you talking about? I mean, Sweden probably, you know, got cataclysm or something. Okay, now it's 16, but like during the day it was like 22, 4, which is like it's not hot. But when the weather is dry, it's kind of still ass. Yes, it is fine. But if before that was like 30, from 30 to 35, the whole building is like hot, and 24 is kind of not letting it, you know, to chill down. Yes, yes. Honest word. Ah, come on. Them timings. Is it too hot? Nah, it's fine. If it was not like 30 plus before.
Oh no, Gringe!
Gringe. Kringe timing? Aye, damn it. Can I actually? Focus attribute, skill concentration. Probably later on I will replace this by Feng Shui or whatever. Because I kind of don't want to waste catalysts for now. Whatever, let's put this one here. Range. Okay. Let's see how it feels. Actually, we have 1 minute warning. God damn. And if we come to Sweden next time. I don't have any plans for now. I'm still not sure if, like, about the next dream hack. Because I'm trying to scratch some stuff and get to the BlizzCon. Like, I always wanted to visit BlizzCon. I kind of, you know, my childhood was about the Blizzard games, and I was like, yeah, I want to see that crap. And where's that? September? Stupid goofy ass ads. But you hear me, right? September, and it's in the US. So, have to at least once in life, you know, to visit that crap. It's California. LA, yep. US? You don't like US? Okay, let's do a quick break. I'm gonna get some water and stuff. Be right back. For my defense, it's rare when I'm getting a weapon, okay? So let me enjoy while I have it. Also, you had a weapon. Before I left for the water, I've seen you have a weapon as well, so that makes two of us. Okay, streamer is winning. Only this time. Actually, at the beginning of the stream, I also won, but still. Let me shank the last one. Let's go. 7 streak. Usually it's -7 streak, okay? Guys, what the heck with this like slumber volley? How many times in the last week we had a slumber volley in this? What's the next one? Actually, I wanted to test the new setup. New setup. Let's see. Bridge tracking. I count for 3.
Stop right there,
One.
criminal scum!
No, I will not stop. 1, 2, 3. Hexer? No, Wilma. It was always you who were rigging the game. And before I left, I've seen the sword in your hand as well, so it's kind of projection, you know? Thank you. Nowadays it's kinda needed, with all the bullshittery happening. Today my browser reset the login sessions. I had to re-log in everywhere. It also deleted some of my settings. When I tried to log into Instagram, Instagram was like, your credentials are wrong. I was like, okay, maybe, I guess, I don't know. Okay, so I reset my password. And it says, like, when I'm typing the new password, you cannot use your current password. Then why the fuck it's wrong? Like, who made that AI slop? That's painful, yep. Today was kinda a little bit annoying with that crap. But oh well, oh well. I think there is actually a little bit issue with the second skill, no? How much cooldown reduction I'm getting? Let me check. 2.5 seconds. I guess it makes sense, but the cooldown starts before that. And you get... no, you're not getting cooldown reduction if you're using the third skill, right? But if I will use the... But it doesn't matter, right? Yeah, it's still 2 seconds, so if I'll be using the second instead of third one. Third one, it gives more damage though. But apart from the, you know, the usual stuff, Wilma, like with all the studying and stuff, what you doing? If that's not a secret. Fear. Report for AFK? We can do that, yes, yes. Stay hydrated. Yes, we do. Yeah, skill animation would be nice if it would be a little bit faster. But right now, I'm alone for 1 month, so I'm just super relaxing mode. Nice. Do you have vacation or like it's the lifestyle for now? Yeah, damage is still nice. Even without, you know, even without the dangerous ambush. But we have to test it, obviously, like in the last dungeon as well. University is off for 3 weeks, and my family is at the summer place. And why you're not at the summer place? Failed to use the skill. Interesting. Wonder what's up with that. The university of for 3 months. The summer vacation. Alright. I guess that's the lifestyle. Some places just going there to work. And you would be chilling there. Or it would not work out. Where is the last mob? Freaking Pepega. That mob is a freaking Pepega. I missed some projectiles. Yeah, Mr. Bossman. Can he actually stop teleport? Like he's on the steroids or something? Dude, most... Those mobs are like, get down, Mr. President. Fear, can you remove your waypoint? That kinda messes up with my brain. Like, the second time I tried to get there. When renovating the house that's 100 years old now. Wait a sec, I remember you were... Ah, maybe exterior, right? I remember you were making like renovations inside of your like room and whatnot. So I was like, did like 100 years already pass? No way. I have a feeling maybe Gash is like not working as it's, you know, as I initially thought. Studying special design, which is room architecture, but it looks like the physical work must do some the planning ahead of it. Okay. But like the renovation of the house, who is you know, who is designing that? Like woman is sitting on the like under the tree and like telling the parents what to do. Okay. After this one, I will try the Blazing Zone. Let's see how, you know, how it performs. 1,000 kilometers away, so yeah, we're going there by car. Well, I was about, you know, like, almost chilling under the tree and telling, you know, what physical work they should perform. Nah, I'm kidding, of course, but still. Yeah, that's probably one of the reasons I would not like want the house myself, you know? Like at some point it will take so much maintenance stuff. Like if, you know, I would choose, I would decide I want to live in some apartment, sky high, with panoramic view. Yeah, totally. Whoa. Some hotkey actually activated my map. Like apartments more. High five. We're lazy. No, probably because I'm also a city person, you know. I don't want like to live outside of the city. No, that weather is pissing me off actually. So I opened the window and then it's like chilling. Like chilling too much. Like bruh. It was hot, now it's like kinda a little bit cold even. Here, do you think we could rename this command to be more convenient? That's one of the, you know, like benefits living on the Baltic Sea. Near the Baltic Sea. You don't understand this freaking weather. Okay, 80 and 1.5 million. Let's go. So yeah, definitely. Range is actually really nice. Let me write something down. So yeah, with all those tests, maybe, you know, we'll make a video out of that. Okay, let me reduce the volume. A good song passed. It's fine. I don't know, maybe exclamation mark JB or JBox. You would save some milliseconds, you know? And after 10 years of typing jukebox, you would save probably like couple hours of your life. Just saying. Thanks for using a piercing projectile type script. Strike a target hit by a global DOT. Huh. Almost got me. I thought it maybe I activated that. Hmm. I have a feeling. Let's check. Amplification control. Hundred 40 plus 30, 170 plus 10, 180. Dude, stop teleporting me. So we're missing 20% range, but we're saving 20% skill power modifier, which we probably don't need. I'm gonna see you and probably won't be this long of a break. Understandable. Have a good one, Wilma. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate that. Have a good vacation. Won't be this long. There's no TF2, but yeah, I kind of noticed the ping just before I started the stream. I didn't even check that. Is there something good? I think Frogs mentioned there is VSH. The new VSH. Have the command saved to my clipboard. Cheater. Fear is cheater. Piercing projectile target affected by global DOD. So yeah, the gash only works if you cast this one. But if you cast this one, the target is already dead, at least in the content which is like not the end one. Right, let me test it with amplification control. And now we actually will go to the latest dungeon. So let me check, should I replace something else? In my opinion, no cool. Nothing cool. You're kind of the party pooper, Wilma. Actually, you still play TF2, right? I mean, like, quite often, or not? If you're still playing often, we will listen to expert opinion. Okay, let me test it like that, but I still have a feeling. Maybe like with the latest dungeon, the gash will be nice. Alternative... Blazing Zone. It wasn't twice per week, I'm not looking for as much anymore. Wow! Woman's touching grass. Okay, let's go. Let's see. So the new burst versus Saxon Hail 2. Hyped? Yeah, maybe I should actually play that. I like Saxon Hail. But RNG doesn't like me. So basically for every like maybe 20 rounds, 30 rounds, I'm playing like once Saxon Hail. So yeah. Let's go, no bunnies. Holy crap. I'm not part of this gang. Dude, like, did you actually bot it just now as well? Damage is good. Damage is good, but we need faster... ouch. We need a faster skill cast animation. If I would be on that creator table or whatever, I would say, guys, we need one module which actually increases your skill cast animation. Lots of people would sacrifice damage or like some range or whatever to get faster attack speed for the skills. That. Okay, I will be honest. I got teased a little bit by Saxton Fail. I hope the map is good though. Or maybe more than one. Actually, wait a freaking second. Is it summer update? It's not just Saxon Hail, no? Also, where the heck is actually man versus machine update? People were hyped so much about. Yes, summer update. 6 maps and we're wanting like a new pink war paint. No? Totally understandable. But are you using the old pink war paints? Was it the last September working on November? No date for releasing? Well, typical Wolf time. Like they will not promise if there is a chance, you know, that they will not deliver. Plus, let's be real. Like Steam's and Valve's priority was like Steam Machine. So yeah, maybe that's you know, took some management effort. The flop machine. Hey, come on, we cannot blame Steam Machine because of how retarded like the PC component situation is. Like I barely, you know, combined my PC. And I overpriced for the RAM a lot. But I still don't have GPU. GPUs are like completely off the charts. Feel bad for them? Yeah, I also feel bad for the Valve. Like one of the few companies which I like. They're not perfect, they also had some issues. Like schematics, schematics and stuff. Like, but for the most part, you know, they're good. So the mid-range computer and put mid-range specs in it and priced at 1.5 thousand. Wasn't it 1.3? That's what he said. Dude, the freaking thing. It's really that simple. The presentation was so sad, we were like, yeah, they themselves will also have the 5k copies and fine, sold out forever. Nah, they probably will make again, but still. Like, the RAM manufacturers are completely cocky now. Like someone said, like from the Wolf office or ex-developer or whatever, those asshats just arriving to your company or like sending you offer email, you either take it or fuck off and you will never be offered like from them again. And like the RAM manufacturers are trying to also make some excuses, you know? They're saying, guys, we will sue someone for some crap, like, because it's not us. Yeah, for sure, fuck off. Bruh. Dude, I got killed by the jellyfish. Zusha will get upgrade next year, though it's in EU only. Wait, what? Like the Switch 2 will not be getting upgrade in the like other countries? I mean, like other continents? Nah. Or the tariffs actually went so much out of the line that they will not be sending anything to US. Also, let's not make them like good guys as well, because they're probably utilizing the cheapest workforce possible. So yeah. That was because you has new long workers to help battery you can replace at home, but it's not kind of an upgrade, right? But still. I'm not sure if it's even a good thing. Like, they've spent so much effort and crap, you know? Just for what? Like, little Timmy will not be replacing that fucking battery. Because you won't need to pay hundreds to get it fixed. But how often do you need to get it fixed? We're not talking about like 90% of the time, right? Every 2 years. $100 every 2 years? And it's not guaranteed that you need to replace it, right? I don't know. Like, I'm still on the side, you know, like corporations spending money on some bullshit instead of, you know, like making proper, like, customer service. Like, some bureaucrats are sitting in their, like, parliaments and be like, what bullshittery I will think of today? I need to justify my salary. And, you know, and like after 2 months of thinking, yeah, we need to replace batteries. Yeah, I'm genius, motherfucker. Nah, I'm talking about the, like, the bureaucratic side. I mean, it's probably not a bad thing, but like they probably could make something better, you know? Like, for example, like the Stop Killing Games movement, like it took how much? Like half a year more to even get like some talks about it. And now the Sony is pulling like ass card by telling, you know, guys, we will not be making any physical CDs, and sneaky like modifying those policies. So if you will not log into your account like in 6 months or whatever, yeah, goodbye, like the whole library of yours. Yeah, piss off with that. They're starting, you know, to do some bullshit like after Helldivers. They try to, you know, like force down your throat their launcher. They failed miserably. Now they're pulling this crap with the like discs. Now they also changing policies to be as sketchy as possible. Like they're just speedrunning, you know, like to stop being like having like the gaming stuff. Like I was on PlayStation side if we compare like to other consoles. I grew with the PlayStation, but dude, at some point the gamers will say, Sony, fuck you. And Xbox will be, you know, will be dominating console. What is freaking aimbotting me? Guys, we need to take out that, like, telepathic sentry or whatever. We need to follow the mechanics. Can someone explain the logic and physics, you know, how that crap is moving? Okay, are you dead? You cannot even tell if it's dead. Okay, 10 million damage. Actually, maybe more. So 2.5 million per projectile. How many projectiles you can have? Max acquires suspicion 9. Okay, so it's like around 20 million damage. So 20 million damage each 6 seconds. So like 2-3 million damage per second. Let us switch to light though. And what will be light? I hope it will not be, you know, having less performance. But also about the discs, right? We already had this story. Like, I don't know, like on, was it before COVID or like after the COVID? Like the companies were like, guys, we will stop making like stuff and we will move to the digital. The games will be cheaper, the gamers will be happy. Yeah, fuck off, 70, 80 euros per game now. Without like, you know, without the discs. I don't know, the PS5 sold it almost in response to the no hard copy. Sold it. To whom? They're just sharking people who doesn't know the situation? Okay, before we go away. Damn, 10 minutes. Guys, we're doing great. Facebook Marketplace already. Probably like some, you know, parents buying for their kids without any knowledge. But it will not hurt the Sony because they already bought from the Sony, right? They will they will not return the money, you know, from the Sony. Final Fantasy Online.
I'm Eckert.
Wait, is it not available on PC?
How can I help you?
Are we talking about the Final Fantasy 14? Or it's a different one? Oh, damn it, fast. Do we have time? Jarvis, take us out of here. We have mere seconds. I'm not looking at time, I'm not looking at time. Bike, do your best. We're good. Phew. How much seconds remained? 14 seconds. It's a little hard link to my Steam account. I forgot the Square Enix account password forward and... Yo, bruh, like what an excuse. It was a pain in the ass account management. What an excuse. It's probably not the worst crap which I experienced today with Instagram. Like, dude, your credentials are wrong. When you change the credentials, dude, you cannot use the password which you're currently having. But can you fucking decide if it's wrong or not? And I couldn't be like making a mistake because it's from the password manager. So yeah. Battlefield 4 and some old email I hardly use separate from my Steam. So you're not writing against the Sony and making, you know, your statement just because like old email. Noted. The gamers, you know, will see. We'll see your behavior. Okay. No thingy. But I can carry one of the Steam account. Nah, I'm not judging. I don't have PS5, so I don't know like all the details, of course. So I believe it's not as easy. But I will be honest, like lately, like the technology, the quality assurance of the web apps, it's kind of complete cancer. There's some like crap coded stuff. And literally no one cares. And like the one of the biggest companies, which is like the Meta, which is like made Instagram, like they don't give a crap. They don't even have any support like channels. Unless, you know, some Mr. Beast like in Twitter, you know, which will tweet that it is an issue. Yeah, they don't give a crap. Who cares if like the hundreds of thousands... Oh, right. One more story about them. So one of my family members wanted to make a Facebook account, maybe to search for like some old acquaintances or whatever. So okay, let's do that. So I made a Facebook account. Even before we had access to our profile, you're banned for violating community guidelines. Yeah, can you like suck my dick? Like some AI piece of crap, you know, like decided you're not creating account for whatever reason. And then it's like, let us collect your like the physical appearance to confirm that you are like the human. How ironic. Piece of shit AI coded crap asking me to verify if I'm human. Alright. My relative said, okay, let's do it. So we connected the webcam, like we just like did that process when you have to move your head left, right, up, down, whatever. Okay, we did that. Your account has been permanently banned. I just convinced them to not even like, you know, spend their like mental energy for that piece of shit. Didn't care about protecting our data. Yeah, they collected our face and just said fuck off. No, it was not me who scanned the face. You don't try to be toxic to my, you know, relative. Nah. We just wanted, you know, to connect them with the with some maybe old friends or whatever. And then dog shit ass lazy crap AI slopped piece of garbage shit ass company, you know, doesn't care about even like the new customers. So I just said, you know, like it's not worth it. I'm not using Facebook. Screw that crap. That's like spending, you know, like time even trying to, you know, I know. Actually, there is no like even point to try. They like a couple years ago or maybe like more than that, they actually closed any support crap. They laid off like all the support people. They have just a bunch of useless documentation which like literally will not help you. So yeah. So the joke? Nah, I'm not like like winded up on you now. I'm just being a little bit immersed in my story, you know? Because I remember how it happened and it was super disappointing. So, where are we going? Where are we going? But yeah, for my current verdict, the damage is nice, but I would say currently, until they will buff numbers, it might not be a group play. It might not be a group play, Descendant. Like, Soul is probably amazing because you've seen like I'm dealing like around 3 million damage. And I have like multiple projectiles, up to 9 projectiles, which is lots of damage. But yeah, maybe I will think of something as well. Maybe some quality of life stuff. Also, your senses probably are a little bit, you know, to wind it up as well because of lack of sleep. Just saying. If you're like thinking it's targeted. I'm still not sure about the gash though. Let me try zone. Let me actually try zone. NELL needs a buff for sure. For group play. For solo it's fine. So for Bliada, get some? Or nah? Or you're like on a like conservative Baliada diet. Did I combined that after so much effort. Rescue other descendants. Who was my number 999? Frogs, congratulations. You are my 999th descendant which I resurrected. Will you get a prize for that? Nah, probably not, but still congratulations. So. You know what? I still want to try. I still want to try the Blazing Zone. No, not Onslaught. It's like... I have to go through this screen, right? Full circle from leaving you after Uber in nanosecond. But I'm not leaving you though. It's not my circle. Don't project your circles into my circles. Okay, let me close the window. Though it's kind of stupid. The top is kind of hot, the bottom is kind of cold. Like what? Who designed our body? Right. If I stop moving, it's because my daughter keeps grabbing the control. Well, give her a controller and, you know, go to sleep. It's simple. Real simple. Ouch. Damn. Frogs, your turn. Nah, frogs is also. Another one bites the dust.
Another one.
Bruh. It's supposed to be different one. Nah, Blazing Zone is not it. We need back. We need to get the Gash back. Holy? What? Roll that holy. Dude, I like Blazing Zone, but in the latest content... Yeah, that's not it. Okay. The Blazing Zone test failed. No, well, let's still give it a try. Oh, kamikazes. Careful. It works fine for me. The Blazing Zone. How much damage you're dealing? I'm pretty sure it's like 200,000 damage now. Damn it, I'm actually dumbass. Frogs. Your fault. Nah, let me change the bind quickly. I'm actually a little bit of dumbass because previously I changed the bind. Spam the second skill. Because I'm not using Blazing Zone now at all. Now I'm using Blazing Zone. But it has 4-second cooldown though. Yeah, it's 200,000 damage. I'm not sure about that. Frogs with Pepega. A little bit more Pepega than I am. So many numbers. Good luck, you know, telling which one is which. Bruh. And like it starts dancing like that. Okay, 800, right? Nah, I have a feeling Gash is better. It doesn't have much more damage multiplier, but it has the less interval. So instead of like 0.5 seconds of the Blazing Zone, it deals damage 0.3 seconds each time. So yeah. I like how the Blazing Zone looks and stuff, but I still have a feeling the Gash is better. Let me check next time. Let me check next time how much Gash actually did less damage.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. Pretty sure. Actually, you know what? I haven't checked. Does the second or third one get the AC damage bonus? I don't think so, but maybe. Let's kill those bags. Ouch. And I might return Dangerous Ambush. But what do I replace for the range though? Because I will be honest, like having max range on this thing, it's too good. Like for the quality of life. Also, let's check how much amplifier gives. 16.1. But if I can reach 18 meters. No, but the gash, there is one additional step which you need to make, right? You have to deploy your second skill so it will work. Okay. We're getting a little bit, you know? A little bit there. So I guess when Enlightened Mage actually gives you like the third buff, you get like almost 4 million damage. Yeah, damage is fine, but like, damn, we need faster cast animation. That's for sure. And that bug is still here. Damn. Like if you're standing nearby, from behind, like let's say turret or whatever, yeah, you will hit the turret instead of like the front target. I remember that thing. Okay, let me write quickly something. A stupid cage, no one cares. I need to write some ideas for the video. Damn it. Well, it was like, I had two ideas. I wrote down one, but the second one I got distracted by the stupid cage. Alright. Okay, good. Ah, come on. There's no chill. Cannot even, you know, make some notes. Thank you. Hey, zombie. What's up? Dude, those timings. The cage is kinda stupid thing, in my opinion. I just, like, wasted all my projectile on that crap. Dude, it's annoying. And I cannot destroy the cage with the first skill. Because her projectiles are spawning like in the front. Damn it, boys. Okay. I will have to, you know, tell that in the video so people will not get disappointed about the projectiles. Can he stop focusing that garbage on me? And that would be nice. Have you tried the weapon build for Herd? Really long time ago. Before even Ancestor modules existed. Before even Trigger modules existed. Actually, maybe they already existed. But like the very first build, I remember I was like, yo, she has like so much weak point multipliers. Okay, I got lucky drop. Still, he's still an asshole though. Right, let me get it like that, gash.
Hey, listen!
Two. I need to sacrifice something. Ah, you know why? About the range. I have negative range on my Ancestor module. That's why it feels weird. And that's why it feels weird. Damn, it's such a good Ancestor module. But like that negative is kind of party pooper. Can't remove anything, right? Though, maybe, like, I love this thing. This Ancestral for if you want? Nah, I never bought any Ancestor modules. I don't want to, you know? I don't want to get that feeling that, like, boosted feeling. No. But thank you. Now this Ancestor module is really good. It's just like the negative gives quality of life reduction. But yeah, I was thinking before I got booted out of the instance, maybe I could get non-attribute off and get the cooldown instead. Because let's be real, we have still that crap. So let me put those things here. Attribute type must be this one, 176.6. Now we remove it from here. So yeah, that non-attribute gives only 14% damage, which is kinda not a lot. And if I would replace that with the skill cooldown, that would be much better. And how much actually max skill cooldown you can get? 40. Oh, no, never mind. On the 3 minus 1, 31. 31%. So it will help a little bit by removing the nimble fingers and to get additional range as a quality of life. At the cost of like, how much it was? 14% damage. Devon my NELL died. All rest in peace. You will not be missing her, I think. Cooldown MP will become a problem? Nope. I don't think so. We have MP follow in the worst case. Gash never tried and heard. I'm debating between the blazing zone and the gash. The gash is having like the less interval.
This is mine now.
What you thinking about? Saying to say hi or not to say hi? Yo. Blazing Zone. Blazing Zone deals less DPS, but it's more consistent. 5 minutes warning. Why everything is so annoying today? Why ads again? We don't like ads. Damn. Yeah, that Instagram and browser reset settings got me kinda tilted a bit. And now we have freaking ads. I want to get the second range. I really want to. So 92. Well, let's see how much we can get. So 92.3. Let's change. No one asked you to change. Select the range. Plus 34.8. So 5 stacks, it's 12%, right? Plus 12, 140. I think there was a yellow module which actually gives you range. Power beyond the cell, grant wide recharge effect range, 68%. While effective landing level or ground type skill type adds by skill power 12%. But this one gives you almost 50%. 39.2. So if we remove dangerous ambush, let's say 12.5. And dangerous ambush gives 49.8. 23 damage reduction. That's kind of shit deal. Damn it. Andrew finally showed up. Andrew, you were stuck on a meeting? Oh, excuse me, my calculator. How do we get this second range? Maybe I should get range here. Actually, no. I should not be getting range here. If I will be getting cooldown, I probably will get some damage compensation. From other sources. Okay, let me write it down, like the full thingy. So, let's say cooldown on ancestor module, removing one cooldown, getting range, replacing range from arcade tuning, replacing cooldown from reactor.
Full service.
And I can get additional damage in reactor as well. How much I can get if I remove the cooldown? 5%. I don't know about that. And one crit damage. Where is crit damage? It's like 1.3. It's like 7% damage compensation. And how much was before? 39.2. So I'm getting like 50% damage come back from that schemas. Maybe let's roll some, you know? Stupid ass. Damn it. Okay, let's do a quick break, I guess, since we cannot escape that crap. Cannot escape that crap. Why all the NELLs in my party are level 1, huh? New Pepegas. Be right back, get some water and stuff. But still, it could be improved. It still could be improved. You know what I'm thinking? Using it. Yep. I'm like today a little bit fried, you know? I went with my cup of water to the kitchen. I closed the window. And I arrived back with empty cup of water. That was productive. So. Okay, what I want to do. So my plan is let's maybe roll like some ancestor module for the NELL. What are you laughing at me? You never had such adventure. Abracadabra. That was crap magic. I will not be spending like gold donuts on NELL. Everything here is reserved for the glade. Compensate for those nerfs. Modifier. Nah. Nah. Nope. Actually, wowing. The wowing of my crap RNG. Okay, do we roll for 6? I think we can allow ourselves 6. Maybe 7? Be critical damage fusion. No. Could be useful for onslaught though. Right, so number 7. Let's do 777. Modifier, nope. Non-tribute fusion defense, nope. Crit rate is useless. Yes. You're laughing at my crap RNG? Shameless.
My man.
Ba-da-ba-bum. Shit. We have 14 resets though. Let's spend some. Ba-da-ba-bum. Shit RNG. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum. I'm on a shards to roll, but I'm sticking with purple 3 crit damage. 3% crit damage! Holy crap. That's huge, frogs. Which is a myth? Nah. Bum, bum. Such a nice number. Damn it. What a bunch of rainbow bull stuff. Nah, like the game is trolling. We don't need crit rate. We need crit damage. Modifier sucks. That's the only good stuff here. Cheeky? Bullshitty. That's the bullshit. Should I spend more resets? Damn it. You know what they should have done with this donut? They should have done that it actually rerolls your the red one, the negative effect. Because if I get it correctly of how
Gentlemen,
it works, it sucks.
We are dealing with someone here who has absolutely no life.
Zip it. Yes, actually, I have no life. Problems, officer. But like, correct me if I'm wrong. This thing takes the highest quality of your mod and keeps it like that. But it can be random, and it rerolls everything else as well. On top of that, I still didn't spend even a single one of those, but that's how I think it works, right? Damn it. The 5 rolls, then fish for another ancestor module. You probably have those resets as well if you roll the dice. Actually, no, not roll the dice. Where were you getting those? I think we're getting those. Yeah, we're getting those from here as well. Have like 5 for now. I mean, like 5 times to get disappointed. optimal dose. I didn't know that's what it did. It resets the roll amount. Stats are remaining, but you can roll from the beginning. So yeah. Right. Right. Hmm. I'm gonna check how much crit damage. Maybe I should just remove the crit damage from reactor, sacrifice 6% damage, and get some range on top of that. How much range we can get actually for this crab? Let's see. Range 25%. But at most I will compensate my ancestor module with that. I don't know about it. Hey mom? We only have a NELL party, just saying, you know? Like today is the NELL build day, so congratulations if you're celebrating that. If not, well, what are you looking for? I could donate some NELL mods. Only empty ones. I'm not accepting, you know, good stuff. I still have 0 ancestor modules, which I, you know, bought. And I intend to keep it like that. I only accept unrolled ones. Ooh. Not even have the good ones. Might? Which ones you need though? I smelted everything, I think. We've detected, it says. Wait, what? Where? Dampened box. It doesn't have the Weep's word in there. Frogs, what you smoking? Or I'm blind. Hey, yo. How's it going? Did you do something to NELL rework? Nope. I'm just having fun. I got some NELL modules for you as well. 0 account, then... What about what is this? Like... Combo. Combo of the words. Let me check that. Bruh. What you high-fiving me? Wait, what? I got debated. What is this? I don't know. Suspicious. Right, Andrew is on, he said. Do you know when Blade rework is coming? Yes? Eight days. So, what are we doing? NELL party. So, who had NELL mods? Tell me which mods you need. Also, as always, unrolled Glay mods. Yes, yes. Not hinting. We still have to compensate for the nerf which they did for the Glay. I might not be having actually a lot of them. Because I'm smelting everything currently. But we'll see. But give me Jaybird since you probably love them. Oh, you know, I have lots of Jaybird crap. Okay, let me write down that volume didn't get reduced. So who's first? Jaber. Yes. What is this? Defense max MP. Beautiful. Critical rate. I will keep this one just for the lulz. Unable to trade right now. Okay. Lock trade. Andrew sponsoring Gamba. Yes, sir. Oh, I think I have. Actually, I'm not promising anything. Ooh, Jaber. Come on. It's so clunky, actually. Ooh. Okay. Fear turn. Venom. There's no one to trade with. Fear you, Papega. Click on the terminal. Hmm? Hmm? Fear? Or you changed your mind? The NELL is such amazing character, you know? You might want to keep those modules. Yes, yes. And Fear probably fell asleep. 10k for the wall crusher. Okay, okay. Got to verify. Okay. Andrew, what you doing? You can actually bunny hop on that stuff. Okay, while Fear is fearing, we can gamble. So, let me dismantle the stuff which I already did to not get confused. Boost ratio, shield MP. Sucks. Sucks.
Suction.
Yep. I'm ready. I'm gambling. Let me finish this module. You know what? But it will be probably like 15% damage reduction. Looks pretty good. No, it sucks, but I had a plan. I had a plan to replace one of the cooldown modules to get the range. Sacrificing some damage to get the range. 161. Nah, it's huge damage decrease. I'm pretty sure about that. It's not worth it. So if we remove the ancestor modules from here, so 176.6, 48.2. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. 39.2. So mine gives 136. 136 damage increase. Pull down. Well, let me remove the nimble fingers. 24.9. Actually, I think I have busted here. No, it's good. Ah, minus 24.9. Yeah, it's kind of 310% damage increase. Nah. It doesn't work like that. Crit rate is useless. Nah, it's ass. It's ass. I will be honest. I'm not even gonna consider that. If you want that module, I can give it to you. Rumors get something with that mod. Range. I want, as usual, you know, quality of life in my builds. 11 for you. Damn. We'll be spending whole night rolling stuff. Down now. Fear. Fear is sleepy today. We can forgive him. Trade. If there is any good modules, I will return them. Meep.
Toxic player.
No, you toxic player. I'm super polite player. Unless it's, you know, I'm being toxic to Unreal Engine. That doesn't count as toxicity, you know? Just saying. Wally in 5 minutes. You said 11, no? Unless my math is wrong. Okay, do I have any BSS stuff? I have 2. Which like other modules you want? Do you want anything? Except Blair and Serena, because I will be saving those for the reworks. Dia? Okay. I hope I have Dia. Yeah, I have lots of Dias. Down. 20. I gave you 20, unless you want more mods. Serene rework, no way. Yeah, imagine. Maybe they will be having, you know, maybe they will be having like some skill builds. Yeah, thank you. If you want other modules, let me know. Guys, Gamba time. Gamba time. Silver would be amazing. We'll see. Neglected. It's okay, but like same with NELL. Same issue. The skill attack speed is kind of slow. 3 damage, max shield. Damn, this one is good, but I don't need max shield. Duration defense, nope. Ooh. Crit damage is missing. God damn. Okay, but we can check. We can check. So, this is the first ancestor module. Let's see. But I have a feeling because of high attributes it will be ass, but we'll see. 29, 75. Yeah, it's ass. Without the crit damage, it's probably not even worth to consider, so whatever. Whatever. Guys, if I'm like having some module like such as this one and it's better than yours, you know, just tell me.
Dead this fucking player.
No. Crit damage modifier defense. Nope. That's ass. Crit rate, crit damage. .6 modifier. Yeah, for some reason it's actually still 11% damage. Hmm. 30, 40. It's kind of too much of a difference. Yeah. Only crit roll I have is with the shield stuff. Come on, give you Jaber. You give him Jaber? Like the real Jaber? No way. Damn. Such nice colors, but it's ass. Duration. I think I got stuck. Where I got stuck? Someone called a step Serena. No, it's frogs. Come on, you party pooper. That. Well, I clipped that though. It's wrong.
Shake, shake. Let me see you work that. Let me
Dude, you can make
Come
a
on, you
like
party
GIF
pooper.
picture out of that. That was funny. I'm back again. Too late. Fusion, non-attribute max shield. Nope. And the secret to leave. Ah, you gonna tell us to go there to get stuck, and then you will be selling the secret how to leave, right? Nah. I ain't buying that. Fusion skill modifier. Nah. Actually, maybe... Damn it, too late. Maybe I could at least get rid of the minus range. Oops. Oops. That would be too much. I'm good at my ancestor modules for NELL. Lucky you. I probably wasted already too much resources on it. How many donuts I had? 70? I probably should have not done that. I was collecting donuts for the glay. But the golden ones for sure. For sure will remain for the glay. Damn. Now remote. Which one? Damn, good call. We'll be there in a minute. crit damage cooldown duration. No. Range modifier. Let's get the caca. RNG, where are you? There. Isn't auto playing anymore? I didn't know this. Misspelling actually had Wall Crusher inbound, but I'm not sure if it didn't play.
You're welcome.
No problem. Dude, that actually looks cool. Like evil glasses. Invisible, actually, for sure. I didn't even notice you. Well, for a good fucking reason, because you're invisible. Okay. So, Jarvis, Wall Crusher. Take us out. Ah, we need to find the server in Axion, because we're full party. Can we get the solo Wall Crusher? That would be fun. Just for our party. Probably need someone, you know, to get banned from the matchmaking. Why? You don't like? You don't like the challenge? People be like, what the fuck? 4 Nells in the same place. The Nell got like secret buff. Quickly like look for the meta build in like in the build section or whatever. Yo, 90 million damage with one hit. Boom. Need more boss like Wall Crusher. We need to get Wall Crusher fixed. This dude is dying in like 10 seconds sometimes. They kinda really don't like him. What? You don't agree? How's it going, Dragon? All good? 400, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I was slacking. I was slacking there. Tormentor more tanky because Tormentor actually got updated. It's not the same Tormentor which we had before, so they should make it for the Wall Crusher as well. So you know, like adjust his like damage or like resistances or whatever. Considering it's NELL, I think it's pretty good. It is actually good. Like almost 1 billion for the minute. I don't like that sound. I have the for call GG's Nells, GG's frogs. The meeting time. Where do I get the freaking range, guys? Should I sacrifice some damage? But I will get less cooldown though. It's not even a good one. Damn it, there is no negative, so that's why it's slow. Okay, let's go to Bastion. Let's see what we can do with this one. With the current one. It is. Get sucked into meetings all the time. Andrew, it's time to show some, you know, some posture. Just like arrive at the meeting like that, and bitches, I'm not joining her meetings anymore, and just walk away. Name of the song? Exclamation mark song? Or like this thing on the top left? Chasm E. Where's the last one? Also, you know what I noticed? She doesn't have movement speed. I don't like that. After playing Descendants, which actually hitting the 1400 speed cap, yeah, it kind of feels slow, I will be honest. Yeah, Gash might be more universal. Blazing Zone is okay, but Gash is more universal in my opinion. But you need range. You actually need range. Bruh, those kamikazes just, you know, sneak up on me. Okay. Where is the boss? Or not yet? Also, what's also kind of a little bit disappointing, you know, like the skills on some Descendants are like having slowdown. So NELL is basically having the slow casting animation, and she gets slowed down like during the cast. So yeah, I will be honest, I probably would remove like every slowdown on casting. You know, the game is too fast already for that. Like at the beginning, when the game got released, maybe it was fine. But now, yeah, would be nice to get like just normal movement speed while you're casting stuff. The massive improvements for hyping players. Do you refer that the glitch when, you know, like the abilities are getting locked down? Lots of time for her to release her first skill? The first one. Interesting. So basically, you're in party with me right now, and you're getting like the slower the first skill because of that. Let's get down to business. That was the best decision in my life to hide behind the sentry. That's not a cover, that's the freaking sentry. Bruh. The skill doesn't go. Okay, there is some sync issue then, right? Damage is fine. You need a good ancestor module for quality of life. That's for sure. Let me actually check something. So, if we go like pure crit damage, it gives you 100%, then we go with the cooldown. And we will go to stuff here. The cooldown can reach 31%, but you can then remove focus either on tech or fusion. Yeah, 3 positives, 2 negatives will be better. It's like one of the rare exceptions where it's the case. Like usually you go for 2 positives, 1 negative. She said life is simple. Sheesh. Love this song. Even though it's a little bit gaslight, but it's still nice. lucky drop. Let me guess. Oh, this time it's superconductors. Nice, nice. Stop overanalyzing. That's actually so much close to heart. BRB reported for AFK. Yeah, I think the damage is not bad. Maybe I should sacrifice some damage for more range. Get the range in the usual modules and maybe get a little bit more damage on the reactor to compensate. Yo, yo, yo. Hey, Jonas. How's it going? So where is Carnage? He motivated, you know, to test the NELL with the latest stuff, and he's not actually observing the results. Oh, opa, opa, opa. Nice. Skill issue.
Oh, like a massive skill issue.
Opa, opa, opa. We're helping. One thing I like about this, the second skill, you can cast it like around the corners. Got any good rolls? You serious?
You serious?
God rolls, he said. But what about you? Did you get any good rolls? And before he says yes, and I will be a little bit disappointed, but also very happy for you. Collect the Kuiper shards. That's huge. And put it up together. Nah, at some point you will be having like lots and lots of them. I probably am set for the Kuiper shards for like the rest of the game. So don't you worry about it. Guys, I don't want to spend my custom resources. Guys, I think I almost thought that actually my shield went down. I forgot about this thing. Yeah, if you're using Gash, you have to use the second skill to get additional damage on him. Okay. I think this one was faster, no? No? 5 minutes 50 seconds. We have to do it faster. You know what? We might be balling. Let me check. So dangerous ambush. Minus 23% emergency measures. 84%. Let's remove front lines. I'll still keep close to... buffering. 100% crit rate, but I want to get more quality of life. Okay, you go here. You go here. Range. Let's see if it will help. Rest in peace. Also, here you're promoting that the reading is deadly. Have some shame. Kids are watching as well, you know? Good? What? You don't like books? Actually, I also don't like books, but... We're not talking about me. We're talking about you. Damn it, I thought I actually skipped that crap. How much range I have with this? Max. So I'm compensating even for... But yeah, arcade tuning actually compensating for my ancestor module. Drawback. Just good every once in a while. So what's good? Looks like the kids will not be reading. Explain yourself. You're under the radar now. No, on the radar. And the fifth? Nope. You have none remaining. Okay, let's try this one. Really? I thought I will be covering both sides. It's the madness. Is the sixth? And what was the sixth one? Except like going back? Yeah, maybe bossing damage could be improved a little bit, but for solo it's perfect. But yeah, in a group play, could be a little bit more. And it's still there. If you stand behind... No, like, if someone is behind you, they can actually get hit by those projectiles. It's madness. What? What happened? Dude, I'm wasting my projectiles on those cages. Damn. I wanted to do high five, but whatever. The mob was too nice. He actually went into get down Mr. President mode. And he got me a med pack. Archive shard. Bruh. Okay. 5 minutes. Good. We're actually going lower and lower. Yeah, range feels nice. How much damage I busted? 18%. Okay, let's do some dailies, finally. What do we have? Void Vessel, anything here? Also, don't forget to revote. They actually reset the votes. I have a feeling they messed it up. They should have refunded the votes for the people who voted for those AI slops. But because like 90% of the people who already voted, they will not be revoting, I think. It's not like too obvious, you know, how to do that. Unless, let's say, tomorrow or whatever, they will make a banner, like at the login of the game, that you need to revote. Red race once again. Let's go. Actually, can I vote? I tried today, but it didn't let me. Am I logged in? I think I'm logged in. What is the dude? Piece of shit go. Piece of shit go. Okay, good. This time it worked. Five minutes warning. Oh crap, I think I actually got locked. Can I, commit Sudoku? They still haven't fixed that for the NELL. I think it's related sometimes to the bike, no? That's such OG song. Though I'm not sure if it's a remix. Probably not, right? Drifting. It's like, when was the last time I actually had Vortex in this dungeon? It was good. I've seen the lightning. Who is using Thunder Cage? Gold as usual. I blame Andrew. Everyone got it? Let's get to Eckert. I need to refresh my thingy. Andrew, explain yourself. Unless it's massive gaslight. Oops. God damn it. I lost my party membership. I think we added new versus Sexton. Hail. Frogs, you bamboozler. Just a new map named Saxon.
What do you want me to do?
Damn it, imagine gaslighting so much. SMH. And this is the name of the map, I assumed. Are you assuming the gender of the map? 1 minute warning. Alright. So, let's do a quick break. Actually, Wool Crusher is still in half hour. Let's do a quick break, and then we'll continue. Also, Fear, give me back my leadership. This place is so good. Idiots, welcome back. Right, so, what you looking at? Let's continue. Sigma sector. Let's go public. Let's get some Ines or whatever, and let's try to compete. It's good for testing. Google alert. Bruh. I logged in like 6-7 hours ago and only now says, you know, hey, welcome, like someone suspicious logged in. Well, this variable video that you did is the best mission for the... What is the best mission for the reactor? Currently, after the latest updates, you can do any mission. But, if you want like to have a dedicated farm for the reactor, open your map and press F button. You will get the screen with the reactors, which you can filter and see locations where those reactors are primarily dropping. That will be the easiest way. But after the one of the latest updates, reactors are matching your currently, you know, playing Descendant. So it's much easier to get them without just min-maxing. But still, after this map I can show you if you want, like how to do that. Just press the map, press F button, filter your reactor, and just go for it. Like there will be like 1 or 2 locations, just pick the mission. Most of the time you probably want to do extermination, and just farm that mission.
Descendant, on your signal, we will initiate for repair support.
There's so much ground covered. And plus, since I have the skills disabled from the party members, it probably would be much more.
Mission complete. All units proceed to transport location.
You know what I remembered?
Out there.
The X-Men series got released, right? But before we'll get the full season and stuff, I don't like, you know, watching stuff in the middle. I hate waiting for the new series. But yeah, for the full season it probably will be like 1 month or something. And I want to do that. Did you like the first season reboot? I think it's continuation, not a reboot. It's literal continuation, but different art style. Though I will be honest, I don't like how Magneto looks. But apart from that, I like it. And that was cool. Considering like the last time I watched the X-Men cartoon was like, I don't know, 15 years ago or something. So yeah. Just trial of Magneto Arc comics. Is it like the main plot or like one of those what ifs or whatever? I'll be honest, if I would get into comics again, I probably would not read like any parallel stuff. The original line. It's like the new one or the like some time ago it got released. Sometimes the parallel universe and they're telling the same story. So basically reboot. Milking. They're milking. Haven Slumber Valley. Right. Guys. For the finale, we were playing Glee whole day. Let me save that. For the finale, we have to go fast. I know how to do it, I just want to know what mission map between observers and the relic covered. Exterminate. Can I see it here? So electric fusion. I don't see the missions. Let me get to the city. It's not showing. Okay, so what do we have here? Barrier deactivation, composite. Yo, everything is composite here. This one. Power shutdown. I think I remember this one as well. Was not bad, but like extermination is probably your best bet. Just start with that. If you feel it's too slow, you can move to like either power shutdown. Search. Is it the drone one? Nah, probably power shutdown is still better. So extermination, if you get bored, you can get to power shutdown or something. Andrew, continue with the NELL. Have my respect. Thank you. No problem. Check the mailbox. Actually, guys, the most important stuff. The most important stuff. Though, I have to check if I can get those coins first. Because chances are, the weekly reset will, you know, will reset everything before I'll get all the stuff. And I still have 7. Oh, I need to buy this one as well. Well, I still have 600. So yeah, we have 6 dices. Actually, wait a sec. Yeah, good. Guys, you know what time it is? We need to itch some gamba. Where are we going? To Mutha fucking casino. Let's go, boys. Give me something nice. Oh, that's really nice. Thank you, Andrew. What a nice guy. Can I get 4? Andrew, my man. Can I get 4? 2 could be as well. 5? Andrew. You had such a nice streak. Okay, 5. Hear you there? Andrew is taking all the stuff. Catalyst. Not bad, I guess. But give me 3 or 6. Or better, give me both 3 and 6. Bruh, give me 1. Damn it. Damn it, boys. Andrew is busted. How the heck you actually hit that? That was on point. That was actually on point. But Andrew stole all the dices. So, we're going to Haven. Slumber Wally is like, I don't know, like, is it stuck or something? Guys, is it stuck? What's up, Jonas? What you doing? What you farming? Is it? How many times we had Slumber Wally in the last week or 2? At least 4 times. And like, I remember it was like twice in a row at least. When I jokes around we did it. It was much more than that. Slumber Wallies actually got stuck. Devs, unstuck, you know? Do some plumbing. Right, let's go. Actually, we could go with the public one to help some bumbies. But, as usual, too late for that. Let's go. Alright, is it Bunny Squad now? I'm not forcing. You can play whatever. I already, had like NELL gang for almost whole evening. Selika, Seneca, don't interrupt. Don't block us. Oppa. Did we do all the weeklies? Yeah, good. Can we have vehicles here? There. Don't be lazy. Enable vehicles, please. Like, pretty please. Count me got back. So the moms will get, like, faster. Oppa. That's what he said. Did I just tripped on some stone or whatever? Just one pixel. Oh, good. Almost got wrecked. Ball Crusher incoming! I like insta-queues. Even though sometimes, like, you're in a private and you're still getting, like, 20-30 second queue. But when it's instant, feels good, man. That small stone is always getting me. Okay, good guy, Andrew. Okay, one more. What are your battle pass levels? Well, let's see who has, you know, most dedication. I probably need to complete those challenges for the, like, 3 ancestor modules. It's 90 something. Well, you started with the delay, so that's understandable. Are you doing those challenges or like it's on autopilot? Because considering you play like for 2 weeks or whatever, that's actually decent. Or maybe you're getting those like boost events or whatever. No, they have done challenges, but I wasn't tracking them. But yeah, I think like part of the boost, maybe you're actually completing those challenges, you know? Like as well. In parallel. They were playing Mega Beam with Bunny. Fuck, this one? I'm not sure about Miku, but you know? That's my beam. But yes. It's my bossing. It's my bossing skill. Plus, which boss was that? I was using the Beam Bunny before the Grim Reaper, I think. Who was that? Was it Gluttony? The Abyssal version. 96 and then 175. Yo, guys, no lifing it a little bit. No, I'm just kidding. That's actually quite slow because like they were already how much, like 30? No, not 30. Well, when Battle Pass started? When was the update? Was it actually only a month ago? Nah. Or yes. So July, June, May. 2 months? Yeah, I think we started in the May, right? So I would say it's not that high. Like if people are like literally completing those daily challenges every day. Yeah, they're probably already like close to 300 per now. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, Axion. Let's not forget about Axion. 5 minutes to Wall Crusher. Good timings. Good timings across the board. Lost and found. What is this? Did I need to clean up my modules? No way. Just grinding the content Descendant. Hey, that was a good song. Damn. Just grinding content in Descendant until Raven and Ultimate Haley. You like Haley? Have you tried? Non-ultimate one.
Fantastic. I knew I could count on you.
Fantastic. I almost thought that's actual fear team playing, you know, completing the second mission. But I was disappointed. Haven't unlocked her yet, but since she's getting ultimate variant, I will. That probably should not be a relation, but, you know, trying out Descendants, that's a good thing. Maybe you'll say, screw that, I'm not playing even ultimate her. That kid is lagging a little bit now. No, he said. That's part of the, you know, artistic remix.
Descendant, there is a tactical objective which needs to be destroyed. Requesting confirmation.
Yeah, sure.
Protection
Here's your
target
confirmation.
Confirm the location. Descendant, a powerful attack will take down the assault ship. Please engage. Picking up void mute signal.
This one is a good one.
Be careful.
I was confused those hotkeys. I probably should make something like Jarvis, like go volume up or something.
Descendant, there's a tactical objective that requires protection. Please confirm.
Please confirm.
Assault ship spotted. Picking up void mute signals. Be careful. Primary tactical objective confirmed. Requesting search and
I
destroy.
thought that's actually a boss. I got bamboozled. So many items in Lost and Found. Yeah, I should clean up trash. Down. Actually, I could do that, but guys, remind me after Wall Crusher, yes, for sure. Loca, loca, loca.
Where is your round?
My rank is on vacation in France. Oh, this one is also nice. Guys. Guys.
Freeman, you fool!
How did you like the NELL? Should we make a video about it? It's not finished probably yet, like the small thing missing, the cooldown on ancestor module, so I can get the range. But overall, make no video. Maybe I'll, you know, gamba more for ancestor modules. I still have some, you know, leftovers. So yeah. Maybe I'll get lucky. If I'll get the crit damage and the cooldown with negative, I think that will be enough. I bet it's nobody cares about so you'll get like 10 leg. You know what, like, I don't care about likes that much. But average view time, I guess. Because, let's be real. Oh, come on. Maybe I should not say that, then. If it's like 100 views, but like people watching like the full video, or like 1000 views and people like watching like less than a minute. So yeah. Like obviously watch time is the king, I think, for the algorithm. Because lately, I will be honest, like since I'm not like following the metas and stuff, like YouTube is not giving me algorithm. So. Let me debate. Spotted. Spotted debate. What is the second one? Which one? Try to backstab me. It's like a James Bond thingy. Where is the Mr. Bond? I found one. Busted. Okay. We're not going anywhere just yet. Well, let's get trash can. You tried? No, you got shot. Andrew escaped. She was pretty good when she came out, right? I would say she's still good for solo play. Really good. In the group, when the HP scales on the mobs, yeah, is not like the best, of course. More module trash.
Modules will make you stronger.
Dismantle. No, not this one. This one. So let's start with the blue ones. Only 420? Blaze it. Wait, what? Why do I have this one? Ah, okay, it's like a one for the high-powered like launchers. 1257. Ultimates. You know what? I probably will leave this one. The yellow ones. Wait, what? Ah, for some reason I had selected only high-powered rounds. Now we're talking. Almost 2000 on top of that. I was like, thinking like I'm not having so few modules. 2300. That's so much trash. Sea Frogs how to make Kuiper. Plus 10 million Kuiper or whatever. Like between 5 and 10 million. I probably will leave this one for the next update. Yeah, easy Kuiper, easy life. Right. So, it's past midnight. I still need to get some food. Where's my high five? High five. Ring the bell. Oh. Poof, 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 poof. Let's go. An explosion. A dramatic explosion. Actually, I also have a research or something. Let's check.
The special human child.
Catalyst. Let's go. Oops. What did I press? Should I waste resources on this thing? I thought that's actually random.
Freeman, you fool! Freeman, you fool!
No. No. I mean, if you combine stuff, that's fine, but not the same crap. Right. You know what? I probably will save some gold. I want to get the final medal part. I need 400 million gold for the the thingy. Fear is invisible. Fear, go sleep. Also, Andrew, your desk is kind of fake. I'm just saying. Can I wait a sec? Which side was that? Here. You can have a doggo. Doggo stuck in a desk. Go sleep, dude? No, that's for fear, not me. As always. As always. Do we have great stuff? Actually, I think it's fine. Probably like people having like their anyway. Like hundreds anyway. Yeah. But yeah, I still appreciate everyone stopping by. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Hope you will have a nice rest of the day. Yo, we're on the first row. But thank you. Should we raid maybe? I don't know. So who is here? Any webcams at the bottom? I don't see any webcams. Yeah, whatever. Let's go without the webcam. That's a good start. Thanks for build stream. I still haven't finished build. No. Let me pause the music. Mic check. Mic check, vibe check. No vibe check. Next. Hey Jonas, yo. Is it the same stream, no? Literally same place, same weapon, same Descendant. Just a different skin. No, that's a coincidence. Just why it does that? What the fuck, Twitch? Sus? Yep. You know what? Why not? Why not? Harris player, we like that.
Enemy reinforcements inbound.
Did I thought that's actually something broke.
Specialized
Oh,
anti-personnel
mic check.
identity detector.
Let's go.
It has you in its sights.
Alright guys.
Yes, sir.
See you next time. Thanks for the staying around. See you next time.
Please, I'm sorry.
There's a mic? Yep. Let's roll. See you next time.
Ooh, I am hurting. First squirting, bro.